early morning workouts, modified diets, sessions with the life coach. No one said the road to good health and wellness would be easy, but our ladies seem to be working hard and committed to change. Or are they?
Well, it's that time. During casting, we talked about giving each one of these ladies an opportunity to demonstrate their commitment. So it's time to look at their progress and discuss who's going to join us going forward on the mission and who's going to continue on the mission alone, right? So, Adriana, tell us about the progress of your ladies.
Every single one of these women are so committed. Deborah, it's more like the serious, grounded individual. I've put that woman through some challenges and she pushes through with heart. And then you have Sasha, who's Mrs. Happy and go-lucky. And then we have the baby of the group, which is Victoria. And she's naive, she's a little bit more like she needs them, and they take to that motherly nature in them.
Matt?
But for the most part, these girls are kicking butt. I'm very happy. Karen has a low back issue, as we know, so I've had to really modify some exercises.
Yeah, I'm concerned to hear about the low back injury because we have just started this process.
Hillary keeps her mouth shut, big smile on her face, and just kicks butt. And Tati, we kind of need to pick her up at times because she gets frustrated. Tati has had some emotional issues at times, some tears here and there.
Tears to be expected. They're all getting pushed out of their comfort zone, right? So Meryl, you're working with these ladies on their nutritional plan. We see that some have lost pounds, and in one case they've lost 1 pound.
I'm surprised even this far out how committed they still are, and they're still following the plan. And you know, when there's questions, they're just, the dynamics are working really well.
Numerically, numbers don't lie. They have lost significant amounts of weight, but again, it's a bigger spectrum than just that number on the scale, as we know. So Jessica, can you provide us with some insight into just how these ladies are doing? How's their headspace?
What I look for me is I certainly look for the commitment and the compliance. I don't want someone just going through the motions. Tati, unfortunately, she is experiencing more environmental stressors right now based on job, based on pushing back a wedding that was a huge, courageous decision.
Nonetheless, we need to make a decision. Adriana, choose the least likely to succeed from your 3 women.
If I had to pick somebody, it would be this one.
Matt?
I'm gonna have to go right here.
Meryl?
I would pick this one.
Jessica?
I think I may have to go with this one.
So we've got some really tough but honest input as to who our most successful competitors are likely to be. Adriana, Matt, you know what needs to be done. Time to execute.
We're on it.
I knew something was up. They called everybody into the studio and they did not tell us why.
Tati, you're one of the people that lost the least amount of weight. We know a lot of things have happened in your life, so it's very hard for us to have to make this decision. Unfortunately, your mission with the show has ended.
I didn't get weighted this last week, and I know right now my numbers are incredibly better.
Yeah, there's no doubt they could have been better. You know,
No, I
because
mean, if you weigh me today, I've lost more weight than before. But
at this particular time, the numbers are just lower than everyone else's.
all right.
And Karen, you've been really getting a lot of work done, and you've had some metabolic stuff going on,
Certainly do.
and that's hindering our progress, no doubt. You had the low back pain in the very beginning. You're working really hard, but unfortunately, the numbers on the scale have told otherwise. It's a weight loss competition, and the numbers are going in the wrong direction. Karen, unfortunately, the mission with the show is over.
I went into this wholeheartedly. I embraced the whole idea that it's not a numbers game, that it's mind, body, and nutrition.
I want you girls to know that we will always be here for you. Just reach out anytime.
And that goes for me too, guys. It's a lifestyle. We hope we've given you the values and the skills for you guys to continue forever.
Definitely the numbers don't lie, and we were very specific about the criteria that was used to choose the final 4.
So was I shocked by today? No. Was I disappointed about today? Yes. Absolutely. But it's a numbers game.
I've gone through life, and this is just another step on the way, and you never know. You maybe see me on TV on another show, or kicking ass, or I don't know, having my own thing. I think I was born for this.
We want to wish Tati and Karen all the luck in the world, and we hope they continue their health journeys. In the meantime, you can see more of the girls working out and more from the elimination. Just head over to our website for all of the extras. And when we come back, we'll take protein with that shake. Easy ways to boost your diet.